A storm is brewing over the windy city, but for once, it's not about freezing temps or lake effect snow. It's about football, and the Chicago Bears are at the center of a high stakes transformation. With expectations soaring and eyes on the prize, the 2025 season might be the most defining year in recent Bears history. At the heart of this shift is quarterback Caleb Williams, the rookie phenom drafted to flip the franchise's narrative. He's not just expected to start, he's expected to lead, and he's not coming in blind. With DJ Moore returning as the team's top receiver, along with Romo Duns and electric rookie Luther Burden III, the Bears have crafted a receiving core capable of torching even the most disciplined secondaries. This is an offensive unit that suddenly looks like a legitimate threat in the NFC North and beyond. Luther Burton may be a rookie, but he's already turning heads with his explosive playstyle and college tape that featured highlight reel touchdowns, crisp route running, and big playability. Combined with O'Dunn's size and catch radius and Moore's consistency, this trio gives Chicago something they haven't had in decades: depth and versatility at wide receiver. However, rumblings of a potential trade involving Moore briefly cast a shadow over the optimism. Paul Eden Jr. of Heavy.com floated a scenario where Moore would be dealt to the Jets for a third-round pick. The backlash was immediate and justified. DJ Moore isn't just a solid receiver, he's a cornerstone. 1,000-yard seasons and a career-high 1,364 yards in 2023 speak volumes. Trading him, unless it's part of a blockbuster to land a game-changing talent, would be sabotage. Moore is locked in through 2029, giving the Bears both talent and stability at the position. His chemistry with Caleb Williams is already developing, and removing him from the equation would be a direct hit to the young quarterback's confidence. There's simply no rationale for stripping away a weapon like that when you're trying to build momentum. If there's any player who could be moved, it's someone like tight end Cole Kmet, not the best receiver on the team. Kmet has shown flashes, but hasn't consistently lived up to his potential. The Bears front office knows the value of continuity, and Moore represents that and more. Any trade talk should focus on strengthening weak spots, not dismantling what's working. Now, on the other side of the ball, Chicago made headlines with the signing of pass rusher Deo Odeyingbo. At first glance, the move raised eyebrows. 3 years, $48 million. For a player who posted just 3 sacks in 2024, critics were quick to call it a bust. Bleacher Report's Christopher Knox even labeled Odeyingbo the Bears' biggest potential disappointment. The skepticism is understandable. In 4 seasons with the Colts, he was more rotational than revolutionary. Even his career year, 8 sacks in 2023, came with limited snap counts. But here's the thing, that might be exactly why the Bears made the move. Odeyingbo is only 25. He's got freakish length 35 1/4 arms, elite burst off the edge, and rare positional flexibility. He's flashed versatility, lining up inside on passing downs when needed, and has shown glimpses of brilliance in the right schemes. Under new defensive coordinator Dennis Allen, this could be a breakout situation. The Bears are hoping Allen can unlock his full potential, and there's reason to believe he will. The Bears' defensive line is quietly stacking talent. Montez Sweat, veteran Grady Jarrett, rookie Summer Turner, and young pieces like Gervin Dexter and Andrew Billings. It's a unit built on a mix of experience and upside. With Allen's aggressive, pressure-heavy system, Odeyingbo could finally thrive as a starter, getting the opportunity and snaps he never fully had in Indianapolis. Before we dive into the next wave of updates, let's take a quick break and a moment to shout out you. Let's move on to the new news, but before that, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and smash that bell icon so you never miss the latest Chicago Bears breakdowns, rumors, and inside scoops. This is your home for all things Bears, every week, every angle, every snap. Now, back to the action. While the defensive line gets a makeover, the Bears aren't ignoring their backfield either. The long-term future of the running game is becoming a hot topic at Hollis Hall. DeAndre Swift, who signed a 3-year deal after a Pro Bowl season in Philly, is the current lead back. But his yards per carry dipped in 2024, and he's entering the final year of his contract. That's where Notre Dame sophomore Jeremiah Love enters the picture. In ESPN's early 2026 mock draft, Matt Miller pegged the Bears at pick 17, and Love was the target. He's a 6'2", 200-pound bulldozer with breakaway speed. Over 1,100 rushing yards and 17 touchdowns last year, including a ridiculous 98-yard score in the playoffs. He's the type of dual threat back that fits perfectly in Ben Johnson's creative scheme. Love isn't just a luxury pick. He's potentially the future. The Bears showed interest in Ashton Jeanty in 2025, and Love offers similar, if not better, upside. With Swift possibly gone after this year, the timing aligns. Drafting Love would secure a 4-year cost-controlled talent with a 5th-year option. It's a savvy move for both cap flexibility and offensive firepower. With the trenches being rebuilt and skill positions loaded with potential, Chicago still has a few puzzle pieces left to fit, most notably at quarterback and in the power run game. Behind Caleb Williams, the quarterback room includes veteran Case Keenum and third-year passer Tyson Bagent. Bagent's story is one of quiet confidence and gritty performance, having gone 2-2 as a starter. But the Bears may not keep 3 quarterbacks, and Bagent could be valuable trade bait. One hypothetical floated involves the Seahawks. Seattle's depth chart behind Sam Darnold is shaky, and Bagent's low cap hit under $1 million in poise could intrigue them. A trade package of Bagent and a 2026 third-rounder could potentially net the Bears' Boy Mafe, a rising edge rusher with youth, production, and a team-friendly salary. In just his second season, Mafe logged 9 sacks, 12 QB hits, and 58 pressures. Pairing Mafe with Odeyingbo and Sweat? That's a nightmare for opposing offenses and would transform the Bears into one of the more fearsome pass rushing trios in the NFC. On the offensive side, the Bears may still be shopping for a bruising finisher. One name that keeps popping up, Gus Edwards. Now 30, Edwards was released by the Chargers after a down year, but his track record speaks volumes. Before that, he was the heart of the Ravens' rushing attack, including a 13 TD campaign in 2023. At 6'1", 240 pounds, Edwards is built to punish defenses in short yardage and goal line situations. With Roshan Johnson offering power and versatility, and rookie Ian Mangum showing flashes of agility, Edwards could be the veteran hammer to round out the rotation. His leadership, experience in a physical run scheme, and team-first attitude could be the final piece to shape the Bears' backfield identity. Ben Johnson's scheme thrives on mixing looks, keeping defenses guessing, and rotating backs based on game flow. Edwards doesn't need to be the feature, he just needs to be the finisher. A guy who can close games, convert third and shorts, and run through contact when it matters most. Final thoughts: the clock is ticking. Everything the Bears are doing right now is part of a bigger puzzle, one aimed at long-term success. This isn't a half-hearted rebuild. This is a full-blown reimagining of the franchise, one designed around their rookie quarterback, a young defense with teeth, and a coaching staff ready to prove themselves. There will be skeptics. There will be bumps in the road. But the Bears have clarity, direction, and perhaps most importantly, options. Whether it's holding firm on DJ Moore, betting big on Dale Odeyingbo, drafting Jeremiah Love, or making strategic trades like flipping Tyson Bagent for Boy Mafe, the front office is operating with urgency and vision. This season won't be judged on moral victories or close losses. It's about execution, about turning potential into performance, and about finally answering the question Bears fans have been asking for decades. When will it finally be our time? Let us know in the comments. Should the Bears keep Bagent or flip him for a pass rusher? Should they roll with Swift or chase a future star in the draft? Would Gus Edwards bring enough punch to merit a contract? Subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and tap the bell. We'll keep you locked in all season long with Chicago Bears coverage you won't get anywhere else.